I'm Joe Spadaford. Today we're going to draw Pa Angel from Gideon. So let's get to it. Alright, so we start off by drawing a circle shape. You all know how to draw that. Now the next thing that we're going to do is draw a kind of a triangle shape that kind of goes around it. It's almost like the cloak that Pa as an angel wears kind of makes him almost look like a little mini mushroom. And the bottom part of his cape, his cloak, kind of a square shape, so I'm going to put that. Okay, now as we go further into it, I'm going to block in his nose, another circle. It's not very big. The next thing we're going to do is Pa's mustache. We're going to block it in kind of roughly here, just kind of lightly indicate just the shape of it, which is kind of a half circle right now. I'm going to go in and put some ridges into it in a second. Now we're going to do Pa's glasses. Glasses are kind of like almost a rounded square shape. Well, rectangle shape. I'm going to put that right above his nose. They sit right on top of his nose. And right above where Pa's eyes would be, there's two big bushy eyebrows. So we're going to do that. Pa's eyebrows are normally kind of up at an angle. So straight line at the bottom with kind of some bumps at the top. 1, 2, 3. I'll make 4 bumps. We'll do the same thing to his mustache. We'll go down to the mustache. Make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. And now we're going to indicate the inside of his cloak. Right inside of his hood, there's the hood kind of wraps around and tucks under. So I'm just going to draw this. It's not a straight line, it's kind of a curvy line. See, it just kind of goes in and tucks back. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. Goes in towards his face and cuts back. And it's going to go in towards where his belt's going to be. Outside goes right about below where the mustache would be. We're going to draw Pa's mouth because we need to know where that belt comes in. Because the belt and everything is right below his mouth. Darken the sides of his body. Now we're going to indicate that belt, which goes right across. Circle in the middle, 2 ends coming out here, shows there's a knot, 2 square shapes on the bottom. And I'm just going to go the outside of his cloak and just darken that up just a little bit. I'm going to put a little bump back here to indicate the back of Pa's head. Alright, now Pa's an angel, right? And angels have to have wings. Otherwise, how would they fly? So we're going to put some wings back there. Start by drawing a curved line that kind of curves this way, and then 3 bumps. 1, 2, 3. Now these bumps are feathers. Do it on the other side too, because how could an angel fly around with 1 wing? He'd be going in circles. Now we're going to go back into the wing. We're going to put a line up at the top. Do the same thing over here. Line up at the top. Now we're going to put 3 more little feathers inside. 1, 2, 3. Over here the same thing. 1, 2, 3. Okay, and the last thing to complete the transformation as Pa as an angel, it's got to have a halo, because, you know, everybody in heaven's got a halo, right? Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're just going to kind of darken everything up a little bit, just make everything a little bit more clear. So I'll just push a little harder on those edges, top of his head, side. Now I'm just going all over the place here. Wherever I see a line that I think needs to go darker, I'm just pushing it a little bit darker. Okay, now we're going to just darken up the halo, and then we'll be ready to go and color this guy. ready to color him. Okay, I'm going to try putting in the shadows first, and then I'm going to go over top of it with a lighter color. And that ought to make the character glow a little bit. So it might be fun to watch. You can try it on your own. I'm just using regular crayons, so I'm sure you can do it. Alright, so I'm going to start off by using a dark green. I'm going to put that dark green wherever I think there's a shadow on the guy. So if you ever look in a mirror, see where shadows come on your face? See, right here, there's like a little bit of a shadow right below my eye. Just doing the same thing, but just imagining where it would be on the character. A lot of times shadows happen right when they're underneath something. See, there's a little shadow under there. Now I'm going to take a dark brown for his cloak, which is eventually going to be like a yellow. Probably a little shadow here inside here. Alright, so I'm putting the shadows on the underside of the top of his cloak too. Now, what I'm going to do is get some shadows in those wings. So, underneath that line we had for the wing, I'm just going to put shadow color, which is kind of just a darker gray color.